Friends, we're all back together for the next episode of the Juicebox Podcast. Welcome.
Hey, I'm Crystal. I'm 33 years old. I've been a type 1 diabetic ever since I was 12.
This episode of the Juicebox Podcast is sponsored by Skin Grip. Durable, skin-safe adhesive that lasts. Your diabetes devices, they can fall off easily sometimes, especially when you're bathing or very active. When those devices fall off, your life is disrupted and it costs you money. But Skin Grip patches, they keep your devices secure. Skin Grip was founded by a family directly impacted by type 1, and it's trusted by hundreds of thousands of individuals living with diabetes. Juicebox Podcast listeners are going to get 20% off of their first order by visiting skingrip.com/juicebox. Nothing you hear on the Juicebox Podcast should be considered advice, medical or otherwise. Always consult a physician before making any changes to your healthcare plan. This episode of the Juicebox Podcast is sponsored by US Med. usmed.com/juicebox or call 888-721-1514. Get your supplies the same way we do from US Med. The episode you're about to listen to is sponsored by Tandem Mobi, the impressively small insulin pump. Tandem Mobi features Tandem's newest algorithm, Control IQ Plus technology. It's designed for greater discretion, more freedom, and improved time and range. Learn more and get started today at tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox.
Hey, I'm Crystal. I'm 33 years old. I've been a type 1 diabetic ever since I was 12.
12. So watch this, Crystal. Was that 21 years ago that you were diagnosed?
Yep, it's been 21 years.
No kidding. All right. 12 years old. What do you remember about being diagnosed?
Well, I was at a checkup and I felt fine and everything. I didn't feel sick, but they said my blood sugar was so high they couldn't read it.
Okay. And so you were just at a regular doctor's appointment?
At my regular doctor's office.
Okay. And you did or did not feel sick prior to the appointment?
I didn't feel sick other than falling asleep a lot in class.
You were falling asleep a lot. Is that why your parents took you to the doctor?
Yep.
Okay. They said, hey, this one keeps falling asleep. And they checked your blood sugar right in the office.
And they couldn't even read it.
Well, that's kind of cool that they knew to check your blood sugar, you know? So you didn't have any long drawn out problems trying to figure out you had type 1. They told you right in the office. Do you remember what happened next? Did you go to the hospital or how did they handle it?
I went to the hospital and got admitted.
Okay. How long were you there?
3 days, I think.
3 days. Okay. Kind of fast forwarding a little bit, you get out of the hospital and you have diabetes now, but 21 years ago. So 21 years ago, 2004, right around there?
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right? Okay. So did they give you pens or just needles? Does anybody talk about insulin pumps? How do you recall the management in the very beginning?
Well, when I started, I was using the insulin syringes, but they didn't really talk about pumps or anything.
Nothing like that. Now, did your parents help you with your diabetes or did they leave it to you?
My dad was actually a really big help before he died.
Oh, gosh. When did you lose your dad?
4 or 5 years ago to lung cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were your parents together when you were diagnosed?
My mom had died when I was 8.
Crystal, how did your mom pass away?
Kidney failure.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So your mom passed away about 4 years before you were diagnosed. Then you were diagnosed. Did she have diabetes or any other health issues?
My mom had it when she was pregnant. My dad's type 2, and so is my brother. But I'm the only type 1.
Okay, but your mom had gestational.
Yep.
Okay. Kidney failure, I'm sorry to ask, but was that related to something or just out of the blue?
My mom was only born with 1 kidney like I was.
Oh, no kidding. Your mom had 1 kidney.
And I was born with 1.
You were born with 1 as well. Did something happen that precipitated her kidney failure, illness, or is that, I don't understand. People live with 1 kidney, right? So
I think she was just born with that. I don't think it caused the diabetes or anything.
No. I mean, her passing, was there an illness that, do you know what created the damage to the kidney that led to the failure?
She wasn't taking good care of herself.
Oh, okay. When did you know you were born with one kidney?
I think like when I was in elementary school.
Okay. How many does your brother have?
He has both of his.
What a jerk. Okay.
I know.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear about the passing of your parents. That's terrible. But I want to go back to you're diagnosed and your dad is really helpful with your diabetes. So what does that mean? Like, how was he helpful?
When I was going to school, I would check my blood sugar, and then I didn't know how to do shots. If my blood sugar was high, he would go up to the school and give me my shots.
Oh, that's nice. That is very nice of him. When do you think, at what age did you become a little more proficient taking care of yourself, maybe taking more of it on?
6th or 7th grade.
Okay. Oh, how old is that?
It's about 12, 13. No, 13, 14.
Oh, so a little later then. A couple years after your diagnosis, maybe?
Yep.
Okay. Does that then completely take him out of the care, or just more of it's focused on you and he helps, but he helps less?
That really just focuses more on me, and he kind of helps less, but still helps.
Okay. So now looking backwards as an adult now, how are you doing taking care of yourself?
The last few weeks, I've gotten better, but I've still got a lot of work to do.
So you're telling me that things are shifting for you, but only recently. So for the last 20 years, things have been shaky?
Very shaky.
Very shaky. Okay. What does that mean? What are your outcomes like? Do you see an endocrinologist regularly? What are your A1Cs?
Well, my last A1C was a 10, but I'm supposed to go back on the 23rd of this month to talk about the insulin pump.
Okay. You're not on a pump still?
Not yet.
Okay. So, Crystal, I want you to be like a little introspective, right?
Uh-huh.
Is 10 a pretty average A1C for you?
10 is average. It's been as high as 13.
It's been as high as 13. Why do you think that is?
Well, I wasn't prebolusing before my meals or everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'd eat like cereal and skyrocket.
Gotcha. Are you telling me that it's a little to do with how you're using your insulin, a little to do with what you're eating?
It is. And also, they had me on a sliding scale.
You've been on a sliding scale for 10 years?
Yep.
Where do you live?
I'm in South Carolina.
South Carolina. I guess now you've figured out that you need to do something different. But before you knew that, did you feel like you were doing well during those years? Would you leave an endocrinologist's office thinking, gosh, I am not doing a good job? Or did you think this is going right? Like what's your takeaway when you leave those appointments?
I knew I wasn't doing good. I even went into DKA last year.
Okay. And when you know you're not doing well, what stops you from trying to figure out a better way?
Well, listening to the podcast, asking people in the group.
You've just decided to dig into it more?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ever since I went to DKA last year.
Okay, that's the answer. So DKA kind of got you thinking, I got to do something. Tell me about the DKA. How did it start and what was it like?
I tried to go to sleep one night and I just kept getting sick. It was 2:00 in the morning. My stepmom called an ambulance. I got to the hospital. My blood sugar was like 918. I wasn't responding to their questions or anything.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing I remember when I got there was them shining a light in my eye to wake me up.
Okay.
I was in the ICU for 3 days.
Were you conscious the entire time?
I was conscious, but very confused the first 3 days.
Okay. Crystal, tell me, how does that happen? You're MDI, right? Were you not taking your basal insulin? Were you not injecting for meals? How does your blood sugar, were you sick? What happened?
Well, I was skipping shots and I had a bad infection too.
So you had an infection, which was adding to your insulin need, but you're skipping. Why were you skipping shots?
To lose weight a little bit.
Ah, okay. So is that a thing you've done throughout your life?
It is, but I haven't really lately. I've been taking them off.
Okay. Where did you learn that?
Just by Googling.
Okay. Now, do you know that's dangerous when you're doing it?
I learned that the hard way.
So, okay. So this is interesting. Crystal, and please don't be embarrassed. I appreciate you sharing your story. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So was your weight an issue and you were trying to find ways to do something about it and you tripped across the information? Or like, how does that first come to be? The first time that you thought, I'm going to restrict my insulin because I'll try to lose weight that way. Do you remember how you got to that information?
I don't really, but when I was going to school, I was like always picked on about my weight.
Oh, your whole life?
Yep.
Okay. And so you're looking for ways to deal with it.
Which wasn't really the healthiest way.
No. Let's not be unclear, Crystal. It's not a good idea at all. So you find out through Googling. I would give anything to be there the day you were Googling and to know what you typed in to get that information. But like, you're looking for ways to lose weight and you come up with, if I don't take my insulin, I'll lose weight.
Yep. Didn't even think of the consequences or anything.
You didn't think of what might happen. How old do you think you were the first time you did that?
16, 17, maybe.
16 or 17. And you tell me again, you're how old right now?
33.
33. Did it work the first time you did it? Or did it work enough that you thought, I'll try it again? How often did you do that?
It worked to where I thought I'd try it again.
Okay. Was it a thing you did yearly, twice a year? How frequently?
Like yearly, once a year.
Okay. Don't answer me if you don't want to, okay? But would you tell me how tall you are and how much you weighed when the first time you tried to do it?
5'1". I think I was like right at 200.
Okay. And what's your weight now?
202 now. I gained like 8 pounds.
I see. You pretty much maintained around that 200 weight, though. I assume you haven't grown. You're still 5'1", right?
No, I'm still 5'1". I've been as low as 150s before, though.
Okay. What age?
I think that was about 2 years ago.
How did you get to that? Was it restricting insulin, or were you dieting, exercising, or did you find something else?
It was not doing shots and walking a lot.
Okay. And while you're doing that, you think, I want to make sure I understand what you were thinking during that. During that, you were thinking, hey, I found a way to lose weight. This is great. Or you thought, I'm potentially hurting myself, but I'm losing weight, so I'll go with it.
Really, the second one.
You did have some idea that this wasn't okay, not taking the insulin.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you describe to me a general idea of what you eat in the course of a day?
Usually in the morning will be like cereal, which I'm trying to not eat as much because I'll wake up, my blood sugar will be like 90 and it'll shoot right up to 300-400s.
Before you eat or after you eat?
Before I eat.
Before you eat. So you wake up in the morning with a lower blood sugar. And do you shoot your basal insulin before you go to bed?
I do, like right before.
Right before. Okay. So overnight, you have a pretty stable overnight blood sugar normally? Do you have a CGM? I'm sorry.
I have the Dexcom G7.
Okay. You're wearing a G7. So overnight, what do your blood sugars look like overnight? You shoot your, what is it? Levemir, Lantus, Toshiba. What do you use?
I'm on Trigero.
Oh, Toujero. Okay. Overnight. And then what do your blood sugars look like overnight?
Well, last night I kept having to wake up because they kept dropping during the night, and I woke up and it was at like 40.
Oh, you were getting low last night.
I ended up like with 2 Juiceboxes last night.
Were you particularly active yesterday? A lot of walking or out in the heat or something like that?
I'm usually always walking, or I go outside, I feed stray cats.
Okay.
And take care of them.
Oh, that's nice. Is that your job? Do you have a job? What do you do?
I don't. So pretty much my stray cats, I'll take care of them. When they have kittens, I'll find the kittens homes.
Oh, that's so nice. So you live with your stepmom?
I do, and my brother.
Okay. Are you not working on purpose, or is there a reason?
I'm really not able to.
Tell me about that.
I have like so many health problems on SSI and everything.
What are some of your other health problems?
I'm missing a heart valve.
Wait, you have one. What'd you just say? You have a single heart valve? This episode is sponsored by Tandem Diabetes Care. And today I'm going to tell you about Tandem's newest pump and algorithm. The Tandem Mobi system with Control-IQ Plus technology features auto bolus, which can cover missed meal boluses and help prevent hyperglycemia. It has a dedicated sleep activity setting and is controlled from your personal iPhone. Tandem will help you to check your benefits today through my link, tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox. This is going to help you to get started with Tandem's smallest pump yet, that's powered by its best algorithm ever. Control IQ Plus technology helps to keep blood sugars in range by predicting glucose levels 30 minutes ahead, and it adjusts insulin accordingly. You can wear the Tandem Mobi in a number of ways. Wear it on body with a patch-like adhesive sleeve that is sold separately, clip it discreetly to your clothing, or slip it into your pocket. Head now to my link, tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox to check out your benefits and get started today. I have always disliked ordering diabetes supplies. I'm guessing you have as well. It hasn't been a problem for us for the last few years, though, because we began using US Med. You can too. usmed.com/juicebox or call 888-721-1514 to get your free benefits check. US Med has served over 1 million people living with diabetes since 1996. They carry everything you need, from CGMs to insulin pumps and diabetes testing supplies and more. I'm talking about all the good ones, all your favorites. Libre 3, Dexcom G7, and pumps like Omnipod 5, Omnipod DASH, Tandem, and most recently, the iLet pump from Beta Bionics. The stuff you're looking for, they have it at US Med. 888-721-1514 or go to usmed.com/juicebox to get started now. Use my link to support the podcast. That's usmed.com/juicebox or call 888-721-1514.
No, I am missing one.
You're missing a heart valve. I was like, I don't think you're going to be okay with just one. So
No.
So there's a congenital defect. You're missing a heart valve.
I was born that way.
Right. And you have one kidney.
Uh-huh.
What else?
I was born without a uterus.
Get the hell out of here. Seriously?
Yep.
Did your mom... Well, Crystal, I almost said the dumbest thing that anybody could possibly say.
What?
I almost said, did your mom have a uterus?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I wouldn't be here.
I know, Crystal. That's why it's to be the dumbest thing anyone could have ever said in that situation. Oh, my gosh. Okay.
That just made my face turn all red.
Yeah, mine too. I was like, oh, I don't have to tell people this, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I almost said something so stupid. I'm sorry. Anything else? The heart, uterus, kidney.
Well, I have high cholesterol.
Okay.
I had high blood pressure, but that's actually gotten more normal now, and I've gotten taken off of the pills.
That's good. That's awesome. What did you do in school? What did you enjoy in high school?
Well, my favorite class was drama class. I loved the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And chorus.
Okay. Did you go to college?
I did not.
Did you consider it?
I did consider it, but it's so expensive.
Yeah, no, I understand. If you went, what do you think you would have gone for?
Maybe nursing. I kind of like to help people.
You like helping people. Okay. So you don't see yourself in the future having a job?
I do, and I've been kind of looking around.
What do you think you might look into?
Maybe working at the hospital or with pets, children.
Yeah. Stuff helping people, helping pets. You enjoy that?
Because I'm good with kids too.
Yeah. You are. Oh, that's awesome. I am too, by the way. Kids love me.
It's funny. I'll go swimming and stuff, and a kid will randomly come up to me and be like, hey, want to play tag in the water?
Oh, that's lovely. Do you have something called, have you ever heard somebody call, oh my gosh, what is this? Mullerian agnesis?
I've actually never heard of
those
that
words.
before.
A female born with no uterus. My gosh, why would they use something Hauser syndrome? One kidney called renal agnesis, missing a heart valve.
Oh, and I do have another condition.
Get out of here. What else?
Trying to think how to... Hydro something supera, the skin condition.
Okay, hold on. Skin condition. Let me see if I can figure it out. Skin condition.
There's an H.
Hydro what?
Hydro... I don't know. Supera is at the end. I don't know. The ER told me one day.
I got it.
You found it?
Okay, hold on. Hydronetus suppurative,
Yeah, that one.
abbreviated HS, chronic skin condition that causes painful lumps or nodules under the skin, often in areas where skin rubs together like armpits, groin, under your breast, buttocks. Lumps can become inflamed and swollen, rupture and drain, form tunnels or tracts, and scar over time. It is not contagious and not caused by poor hygiene. This is a thing you have?
I got that diagnosed with that when I was in the hospital.
With the
Infection.
Oh, the infection, the DKA.
It was like under my arm.
Under your arm. Where was the infection?
I had like 2 cysts under my left arm.
And they got infected.
And I didn't even know I had it until they said.
I got you. Because you slipped into the DKA and they took you to the hospital and then they found all that stuff when they were trying to figure out what was going on.
And I have another one too.
You have another what?
Condition.
Go ahead.
Gastroparesis.
You have gastroparesis?
Stomach damage.
Yeah, from the high blood sugars all those years.
They told me I could still have breakfast in me by dinner time. That's how slow my digestive system is.
Oh, gosh. Have you ever tried a little over-the-counter digestive enzyme to put along with your food to help it break down?
I haven't. I wonder if that'd help.
It might. You can find them, pretty much anywhere. You can get them on Amazon. Amazon comes to South Carolina, right?
Oh, yeah. I love Amazon.
Who doesn't? Let's see. Hold on. Digestive enzymes. I'm going to look for you. There are probably a ton of different kinds. I would try Pure Encapsulations is one company that makes digestive enzymes. And if you want something that might be a little better priced, there's something called Super Enzymes by Now. Also should be pretty valuable based on how I'm seeing them formulated here. Yeah, that one's $12. Hold on a second.
Not bad.
No, hey, listen, you know what I mean? Everything's expensive now. 90 of them for $12. Let's see, it has the betaine HCI, the ox bile. Yeah, this ought to be okay. Yeah, like take a capsule with a meal and see if you don't maybe experience some better digestion. Does the slow digestion cause problems on the other side when it's coming out?
It does, and I get like a lot of stomach pain.
Yeah, this might help with that. It's worth a try. It's worth $12 to try, I think.
I'll get that and leg cramps a lot.
Leg cramps. You could address the leg cramps with magnesium.
Uh-huh.
Hold on a second. Are you taking any vitamins in general?
Right now, I'm not, but I'd be open to it.
When you say problems going to the bathroom, comes out too much or not enough?
Not enough.
I like you trying a magnesium oxide and the digestive enzyme. This should be there should be a pretty cheap magnesium oxide. Hold on a second. I'll send these to you when we're done.
All right.
So I like Twin Lab. They sell a 2-pack for $20.
That's not bad.
But you can get cheaper if you want it, but it has to be oxide, magnesium oxide. I would try one of those a day for going to the bathroom more consistently, and I would try the digestive enzyme with meals to see if you can't get your digestion to work a little better. Now that we've kind of gone all through that, and I feel like we have a good idea of who you are and how you got where you are, I need to ask you, the DK happens, you come out and you say to yourself, I got to do better. What's your next step when you realize you have to do better?
Well, right now I'm trying to get the Omnipod.
Mm-hmm.
But my doctor wants me to see her first.
Before you can get a pump? Before you can get any pump or Omnipod? And you looking for Omnipod 5? You want some automation or what are you thinking about?
I'm trying to decide between the Omnipod 5 and the Tandem.
T-Slim? Control IQ?
Yep.
Okay. I think either is a good option for you. Do you prefer the tubeless part or do you not mind the tubing? Which one do you think you'd have an easier time with?
I don't really mind the tubing.
You don't mind the tubing. Okay. So you're looking right now at Tandem, Control IQ, the X2 probably, or the Omnipod 5.
The only thing I would worry about is going low during the night.
Well, both of those systems are going to do they're going to try to keep you from getting low overnight. I don't think it's always going to work, but they're going to try. What's your A1C right now? Did you say it's 10 right now?
It's right at 10, and that's down from a 13.
Okay. You've gotten it down since the DKA?
Yep.
By doing what?
Just trying to watch what I eat more and prebolusing. That's been a really big help.
Where did you learn about that?
Ryan's actually helped me a lot.
Oh, you mean in my Facebook group?
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Ryan? Good for you, man. Out there helping people. That's awesome.
He's awesome.
He is, isn't he?
Him and Nico are really good.
Nico's awesome too. Yeah, no kidding. Crystal, look at you. So how did you find the Facebook group?
I was searching diabetic groups on Facebook once, and that actually came up.
Got your attention and you went and checked it out.
Yep.
You found all the lovely people inside trying to help each other.
Then I didn't need the other groups.
Well, the other ones, of course, are, what do you need? When you got the best, you don't need the rest.
And so many that are helpful in this group, too.
Really awesome people. No kidding, right? Yeah, that's excellent. I want to ask, though, at the hospital, did someone in the hospital or a family member, your brother or perhaps your stepmom, did someone direct you and say, hey, you've got to get help? Or is that something you came to on your own?
That's really something I came to on my own.
Okay, awesome. And then
I saw the 918, I'm like, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. So listen, I'm not your dad, right? But I'm going to tell you something, okay? Restricting your insulin is not okay. Don't do that. Okay. You're right to decide to eat differently, because when you take in fewer calories and use the correct amount of insulin, if you eat the calories that you should in a day and take in the insulin, you're going to lose weight. And it'll take a little bit of time, but it will. It'll work. I would also say, obviously, that keep going with moving around, getting outside, walking, all really great stuff. Make sure you're drinking, a fair amount of water.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad at not drinking water.
What do you drink when you're thirsty?
Diet soda.
All right. So no sugar in your drinks, right?
No, diet soda or tea, but sometimes a sweet tea.
Okay. No sweet tea. Okay. Listen to me. Don't drink sugar. Okay. Simple thing to do. Don't drink sugar. That's going to help you a lot. A lot of calories, a lot of sugar, a lot of need for more insulin. If you take in too many calories and you're going to gain weight. So you're going to have to restrict your insulin a little bit. Look for foods that are easier to digest. I would mix those.
Cereal isn't one.
Crystal, I haven't gotten to that yet, but please stop eating cereal. Okay. Yeah. What kind of cereal are you eating?
Like the Rice Krispies, the sugar cereal, basically.
Yeah, not good. Hard to bolus for. Lots of calories, lots of sugar. Right. What if we had, do you like an egg? Have you had an egg ever?
Hard-boiled eggs.
You like a hard-boiled egg? Have you ever poached an egg?
I haven't, but that actually sounds good.
A little bit, a low rolling boil, a splash of vinegar helps it stay. You crack the egg right into the water. Then you decide how much you want the yolk cooked. You leave it in until it gets as firm as you want it. Take it out. Lovely. Salt, pepper. You're going to love it. Okay. Scrambled egg, perhaps. Fried egg even. Tiny bit of butter. I don't mind that. In the morning with some sort of protein. You know what I mean? Mix it with, I don't know, anything you like, really. You like bacon, have some bacon. You like a sausage, have a little sausage. Chicken, anything at all like that. Try to stay higher protein in the morning like that. It'll help you lose weight too, give you energy for the day. Won't be hard on your blood sugars. Do you like a salad? What do you have for lunch?
Lunch is usually just pretty much a sandwich.
Okay. What kind of sandwich you enjoy?
Ham, roast beef.
Okay. Is that like a deli meats that you get from the grocery store?
Yeah, like at Walmart.
Okay. All right.
And I'll put cheese on it sometimes.
Not bad. What do you bread? What kind of bread do you like?
White bread.
All right.
I know that one can cause your sugar to go up too.
No, but let's just make sure that we're buying white bread that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. So you're going to look on the label for no high fructose corn syrup. And that's extra added sugar that you don't want. And there are plenty of breads out there that you can get that don't have that. That would be a big help for you. And then what are you having with that sandwich?
Usually I'll have like some chips. I'm bad at having Pringles.
Pringles. Which ones you like, the red or the green?
I like the sour cream one
the orange can, you're telling me.
Yep.
I hear you. Okay. Is there a world where I could have you replace the Pringles with maybe just a nice tortilla chip?
That would probably work.
Yeah, of course it would. Just a nice, simple tortilla chip. I'm going to try to take some of the processing out of that, of those Pringles. I mean, listen. Pringles awesome. I know what you're talking about. It's crunchy and it's salty and it tastes. Yeah, you get a little zing from it, but not good for you. These are the things, you remove these things from your diet, you're going to use less insulin. You're going to lose weight. You're going to be in a completely different situation. And, how much weight would you like to lose?
About 20 or 30. Nothing too crazy.
Okay. Well, listen, you'll never know where it lands. When you adjust your intake a little bit, you're going to use less insulin, and then you have no idea where your body will kind of find its spot where it wants to be once you're taking in kind of an appropriate amount of calories in the day. How about dinner? Your mom cook or your stepmom cook, or do you cook?
She does. Dinner kind of usually varies.
How?
Last night was beef stew.
Okay.
Or we'll do like spaghetti some nights, homemade tacos.
All right. All that sounds great. Do you know how to bolus for that stuff? You learning?
Learning. It's a process.
Yeah, it certainly is. No, it takes time to figure it out. Your stepmom helping you with any of this, or are you pretty much leaning on the people online?
Pretty much just leaning to the people online.
Yeah. Does she have any health issues, your stepmom? How old is she?
I think she just turned 60.
Okay. That's nice. Nice age. Did you have a party?
No, just a stay-at-home day.
How about a card? Did anybody get a card?
I made her a card.
Hey, that's very nice. Did you draw something on the front?
I did, but nothing fancy. I'm not a good drawer.
I'm not either. I want to tell you, very, very bad with the drawing. If people who are good at drawing are considered talented, I don't know what I'm considered. Not talented at the very least. I'm terrible at drawing. I can barely write and read my own writing when I'm done.
I have that problem too. Then it's like, okay, what does that say? What did I write there?
Oh, that happens to me a lot. I throw away a lot of notes, and the last thing I think was, I wonder what that said.
Do you use like a lot of whiteout?
No, not anymore. But
not anymore?
Yeah, I used to. Do you use whiteout?
I do all the time.
Awesome. I didn't even know
when I was in school doing homework and stuff, I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah. Do you have a computer?
I do. I'm in the process of trying to save up for another one too.
Okay. All right. How much do you think you'll need to get a new computer?
500, 600. They're expensive.
They are. What do you use it for mostly?
Mostly I'll play games, listen to the podcast, listen to YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And reach out to people online, but in the Facebook group too, I would imagine.
And I'll watch Peacock and Hulu on here too.
Hulu. Do you watch that Only Murders in the Building show?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, the new season just came out the other day.
I actually just got Netflix. I started watching Wednesday.
Oh, I think there's 2 seasons of that available right now.
I'm only on episode 3.
Yeah, are you liking it so far?
I am. She's interesting.
Yeah, no, she is. She's got a weird look, right? All right. So, Crystal, you're doing a good job here for yourself. You're trying to get the pump. Like, how long till you think you're going to have a pump in hand?
Well, I see her on the 23rd, and she said she'll send a prescription in from there. I've talked to the pharmacy, and they said it would only take 3 to 5 days to get to me.
Okay. So this is going to be covered by your, what do you have, Medicare?
I do.
Okay. And they're going to cover that.
And then I'd have to set up training and all that.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. You're definitely going to need training. They're going to switch your insulin. What's your fast-acting insulin now?
I'm on Humalog. I took Novolog a long time ago. Okay.
Well, Humalog will work. The Humalog will go into your pump, and then there won't be any more of the Toujero. That'll be gone. You won't need that anymore.
Which that'll be a whole lot easier.
Yeah, right. One insulin, the pump will take care of it. But now when you're using a pump, we don't want you back in DKA ever again, right? So the pump can't run out. You can't go like, I'll put another one on an hour or something. Like you got to keep your pump on, keep things going. bolus your meals, keep pre-bolusing the way you're doing. Always have that pump on. That's going to be very important, okay?
Yeah, and make sure it doesn't like fall off or anything.
Yeah, right. Hopefully it'll stick to you nicely if you get the Omnipod. And if not, like if you have trouble with it with your skin, you can get like overlay patches that help hold it down. If you go with the Tandem, the Control IQ, it'll just be your infusion set. That'll have a little sticky on it. People don't normally have too much trouble with those.
That'll help when I go swimming and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Do you swim a lot?
Very rarely.
No? Well, where would you swim in South Carolina? Pool?
I go to a public pool usually.
Public pool? I was going to say public pool or a lake or something. Are there lakes in South Carolina or are there alligators in those lakes?
We've got a couple of lakes.
I don't know much about South Carolina. I've driven through it, but that's it. They do have that one thing out on the highway, the south of the border. Have you ever driven past that? I've driven past that a couple of times. Okay. Do you drive?
I don't. Something I'm working on too. Okay.
Trying to learn?
Yep.
Okay. That's awesome.
Instead of having to ask people to take me to the doctor and all that.
Yeah. Do you date?
Actually, I am in a long distance relationship.
Are you now?
We've been dating 7 years. He lives in New York.
No kidding. How'd you meet?
We met online, actually.
Very nice. What's his deal? What's he do?
Right now, he doesn't have a job. He's looking for a new one.
What did he do before?
Corrections.
He was a corrections officer?
Oh,
interesting. Do you get to see each other in person ever?
About once a year, maybe.
No kidding. Do you think you'll ever move to be closer to each other?
He's actually thinking about moving to Florida.
That's a little closer than New York.
I don't even know how much closer.
Now, I'm going to say about 500 miles come off the top then. Back in the day, it's probably like 300 miles closer than that. It's probably a lot closer by car all of a sudden, That'd be exciting.
And be very doable to come visit.
Yeah, of course. That'd be lovely. What are your goals around the diabetes? Like, where do you hope to put your A1C if and when you get it to a point where you're like, this is awesome. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Like, where do you imagine that being?
The lowest my A1C has ever been was 7.5. I'd like to get it there or lower.
Yeah. I think you put a pump on and you get good settings and cover your meals. I think a 7's very doable.
Might have to tweak the settings maybe a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, along the way, that's definitely going to be true. You're going to need to get, the doctor's going to have to help you get set up in a reasonable way. You'll see what's going on, right? Like there might be times where, I don't know, you might around your period, for example. Oh, you don't have a uterus. Do you get a period?
I don't actually.
Awesome. That's good. Now people are jealous.
I don't want one of those.
Yeah, nobody wants that. Do you get a hormonal shift every month, even though you're not having a period?
I do a little bit, and I'm on birth control.
Okay, so you do have that. Birth control for what? What's the birth control for? To help with
just for hormones?
Keep your hormones more stable. How long have you been on those?
Since high school, I think. It's been a while.
Why did they put you on them originally?
Honestly, I don't even remember.
I'm saying, Crystal, why don't you talk to your doctor about that? Because couldn't that be, I mean, I'm not a lady, but couldn't the birth control help or be part of your issue with weight, maybe? Hold on a second. I don't know, so I'm going to try to find out. Birth control can affect weight, but the relationship is more nuanced. Hold on a second. Water retention, hormonal effects on appetite, estrogen and progesterone in birth control can increase appetite in individuals, potentially leading to increased calorie intake. Small portion of users may see shifts in where their body stores fat, like hips, thighs, breasts, due to hormonal changes. Most large, well-controlled studies find little to no significant long-term weight gain from birth control anyway. I would ask a doctor. I don't really know, but I would say, hey, I've been on birth control for 15 years or more here, and I got to be honest with you, I don't have a uterus. And my boyfriend's in New York. So is this a thing I need to be doing? Could this be part of my issue with my weight? Ask the question. See if you can get an answer from a doctor on that.
Yeah, because I was just at the doctor the other day and she said I gained 8 pounds.
Yeah. I mean, what was her advice?
The only thing she really pretty much only told me was stop eating cereal.
I mean, it's good advice, but it makes me wonder why she didn't wonder about the birth control too. I'd ask about that if I was the doctor. I would kind of dig into that a little more.
Because 8 pounds kind of seems like a lot.
It is, right? I mean, like 5% of your weight, actually. So it's a big number for that. And did you change anything? You're using more insulin, right?
Yeah, I'm using more insulin, just prebolusing, and I didn't really change much.
Okay. So, Crystal, I'm going to tell you this. I think, like you said, if you eliminate the cereal and, go with something more natural in the morning, like I said, eggs, some sort of protein like meat, you know what I mean? Bacon, sausage, I don't know, anything like that. Try to stay away from bread that has a lot of sugar in it. So no high fructose corn syrup. Take a look on the label. Just make sure it doesn't say high fructose corn syrup in the ingredients. Drink a little more water. Keep going outside, moving around, walking, finding exercise. But I would just try to cut sugar out of my diet. Sweet tea, no. That's just...
Yeah, not really healthy.
Yeah, it's empty calories and a lot of sugar you don't need and more insulin because you're going to have to bolus for the sugar in it.
I think I drank too many diet sodas. I'm like hooked on those.
Yeah. Well, listen, I prefer if you didn't drink too much soda, but over sweet tea, I'm choosing the diet soda over the sweet tea.
Yeah, rather than sweet tea.
Yeah. I mean, there's other stuff you could do. There's there's like no sugar, like cranberry juice. I don't know if there's other things you might find that you enjoy. I don't know. You have to.
I like those. I don't know if you've seen them. Those Starburst flavored waters.
I have not. But that does not sound like it's going to be. Hold on a second. Do they have sugar in them?
They're actually zero sugar.
Okay. Well, listen. Anything zero sugar, I think, is better than sugar for you. You're telling me there are Starburst waters?
Flavored water. Yep.
Hold on a second. Where do we live? Oh, yeah, there it is. How about that? Starburst ice?
Yep. They're actually good.
I imagine they might be tasty. Strawberry, zero sugar. Okay. Well,
it's got like 4 or 5 flavors, I think.
Wait, how much are they? Expensive?
$1 and stuff at Walmart.
Okay. I was looking at the Walmart right here. Hold on a second. Because I knew you said you went there. 12-pack. A 12-pack of variety. 17 ounces, 12 pieces. How much? Why won't you give me a price?
You would think I would give you a price.
Yeah,
on it.
Don't they want me buying? Oh, $24.
Everything's gone up.
You're not kidding. So it's $2 a bottle. Well, you know what they say about water? Free.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I prefer bottled water because I've got well water.
Does it taste like minerally?
It does.
Yeah, icky. A little icky. I hear you. Well, then, okay. Then bottled water it is. All right. Do you know what you're doing now? You have a good idea, a plan?
I do. And hopefully that A1C will get down soon.
Listen, you're paying attention to it, Crystal. That's the biggest deal. Okay. So you're paying attention. You have a goal. You know what you know what you want to get done. You've outlined all the smart ideas, eliminating sugar and junky food from your diet. You're already getting outside, moving around a lot. You keep doing that. Do more if you can. Be careful, as you're changing your diet. We don't want you to having a bunch of low blood sugars because you're using more insulin. You're using the amount of insulin that you usually use with the junky food, and then you take it away. You might see some need to adjust your basal insulin if you're getting low or seeing lower blood sugars. So keep an eye on that. Talk to your doctor about it. I'd let them know, the first time it happens, you see a low, it's hard to deal with, and you've changed your diet. I'd call and say, hey, look, I've cut some things out of my diet, but I'm seeing some low blood sugars. Do you think we should adjust my basal? Maybe my insulin sensitivity for corrections.
One thing I'm trying to get better at, when you wake up in the morning and your blood sugar just rises, put on the floor.
Yeah. You get nervous in the morning, adrenaline, excited. How do you feel in the morning when you wake up?
I get excited.
Yeah. To get the day going, right?
And then it'll shoot up. Then you're like, really?
Yeah. Have you tried like waking up and giving yourself a little insulin right away?
I have like 10 minutes before I wake up.
How does that work?
That's actually helped a whole lot better.
Good. Yeah. You just kind of get in the way of that rise with some insulin.
I kind of freak when I see double arrows up, though.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, listen, I understand you don't want that, but you don't have to freak out. Also, I think with either of the pumps that you're talking about, they, both have, automated systems that should help you with that. As that rise starts to occur, it should start pushing back even before you're awake to push the button and ask for more. So that can help as well, maybe.
I didn't even think of that.
I think you're going to be in a much different situation in 6 months from now, because you got a different focus. You're going to have different tools. That should give you enough time to figure out, your settings and how to use your pump and everything. And I think you're going to be really pleased with yourself and all the work you've put in, a few months from now.
And it'll be a lot better than using shots.
You prefer to get rid of the shots if you can?
Yep.
Yeah. How many shots do you have a day usually right now?
It's 3 to 4 shots a day, but lately it's been more with corrections.
Okay. Yeah. Is that counting your basal or plus basal?
That's plus basal.
Yeah. 3 or 4 shots. Are you injecting just when you're eating meals?
I do just before I eat.
Okay. But now you're starting to do more corrections for high blood sugars?
Yep.
That's a great idea. That's very good. Yeah, you don't want to sit and stare at high blood sugars, right?
And waiting for it to go down before I eat. That I'm kind of struggling with still. I'm used to just eating. Yeah.
Well, listen, may I say something? Between you and I feel like we might be friendly now. I'll be honest with you, okay? You're not working. Just, chill out and wait. What, are you busy? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. Just like, I know it's tough, but find something to distract yourself with. Just don't get so distracted that you forget to eat.
I've actually done that before.
Yeah, of course you have. Everyone has. I've made full plates of hot food and never touched it. Have you ever done that? Ridiculous.
I have. And one day I went there to go lay down and I'm like, oh, it's dinner time. I need to eat. And my stepmom goes, you don't remember? You already ate dinner.
No kidding.
I'm like, wait, I don't remember any of that.
Were you just tired?
I think I was just exhausted that day.
Yeah. You're not going to feel as tired when you get your A1C down. When your blood sugars are lower and stable and they're not fluctuating up and down all the time, you're going to feel better. You really are. It's going to change a lot of things for you.
And I won't almost faint like I almost fainted in church or Walmart once.
Wait, from low blood sugars or from high?
From, I guess, high blood sugars that went really low when I was in the store.
Oh, I see. Started walking around the Walmart and it crashed?
Well, I was in the pet food aisle and I started getting dizzy.
Mm-hmm.
I looked, it was dropping. I go, oh, I'll feel fine. I get to the cash register and I only start feeling worse and almost passed out. And a nurse was right behind me.
She helped you out?
She gave me a regular Coke.
Nice. What kind of pets do you have? Besides the cat, were you there getting cat food?
I was getting cat food. And I have 2 birds too.
What kind?
Cockatoos.
Oh, did they go in the same cage or did they stay together or do they have to be separate?
They stay together, a boy and a girl.
Do they make any babies?
Not yet.
How long have you had them?
It's been 5 years.
They haven't made a baby yet?
Nope.
Are you sure it's a boy and a girl?
I think. Not 100% sure.
How do you check?
I don't even know.
Did you say cockatiel? Or cockatiel?
Yeah.
Yeah, cockatiels. They got the little yellow. They're white and they have a little yellow up on their head, right?
Yeah. The boy, he's white with like blue, and the girl's really dark.
Oh, she's dark.
Green
like
and blue?
Like a green gray.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. My friend's mom had them. Actually, he had diabetes too.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but do you think cockatiels give people diabetes? No, probably not, right? No, I don't think so. Do you think people with diabetes just like cockatiels? There's no way for us to know this. Okay. Do you have any questions for me or anything that you'd like to talk about that we haven't talked about so far?
I don't.
We did a good job?
We did do awesome.
Oh, you were awesome. I was just okay.
You were just okay.
Yeah. I mean, I did my best, but you were really the star of the show. You really made things work.
And I'm glad this phone works a whole lot better to understand me.
Yeah, no, your headset, people don't know this because it was before we started working, but your headset, it sucked.
Yeah, I need a new one.
That what I tell you, I said, throw that thing in traffic when you're done. There's nothing good about that thing. But no, this worked out really well. You sound awesome and you were able to hear me okay, right?
Big time.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just want to tell you that I'm super happy that you found the Facebook group and those people and that they've been helpful for you. I'm really proud of you for taking control of your situation and already getting your A1C down as much as you have. I really do think that if you keep on the path you're on and stay focused the way you are, that you're going to learn a lot of new stuff over the next couple of months. And I guarantee you're going to have an A1C in the 7s when you get that pump.
That'll be awesome too.
It's really going to be wonderful for you. I sincerely hope that it helps you with some of your other issues. I think it's definitely going to make you feel better, give you more energy, mental clarity. I hope that you're able to give the magnesium oxide and the digestive enzymes a try, because I'd like to see you not have so much stomach pain, especially when you're eating, right? Uh-huh. And I'd like to see you go to the bathroom every day. Everybody should poop every day.
I know, right?
Yeah, they say everybody poops, but they didn't meet you, Crystal. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. You seen that book, Everybody Poops?
I have. Yeah. It's been a while.
No, it's because it's a kid's book. All right. Well, Crystal, I'm going to thank you for doing this and say goodbye, but I really appreciate you doing this. Will you hold on 1 second for me?
All right.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me hit stop, okay? Where is stop? Oh, it's in the same place it always is, right there. Today's episode was sponsored by Skin Grip. And Skin Grip, they understand what life with diabetes is like, and they know how infuriating it can be when a device falls off prematurely. And they don't want that to happen to you. Juicebox Podcast listeners save 20% off with their first order when you use the link skingrip.com/juicebox. Links are also available in the show notes of your podcast player and at juiceboxpodcast.com. Head now to tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox and check out today's sponsor, Tandem Diabetes Care. I think you're going to find exactly what you're looking for at that link, including a way to sign up and get started with the Tandem Mobi system. This episode of the Juicebox Podcast was sponsored by US Med. usmed.com/juicebox or call 888-721-1514. Get started today with US Med. Links in the show notes, links at juiceboxpodcast.com. I can't thank you enough for listening. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of the Juicebox Podcast. If this is your first time listening to the Juicebox Podcast and you'd like to hear more, download Apple Podcasts or Spotify, really any audio app at all. Look for the Juicebox Podcast and follow or subscribe. We put out new content every day that you'll enjoy. Want to learn more about your diabetes management? Go to juiceboxpodcast.com up in the menu and look for Bold Beginnings, the Diabetes Pro Tip series, and much more. This podcast is full of collections and series of information that will help you to live better with insulin. If you're looking for community around type 1 diabetes, check out the Juicebox Podcast private Facebook group, Juicebox Podcast, Type 1 Diabetes. But everybody is welcome. Type 1, Type 2, gestational, loved ones, it doesn't matter to me. If you're impacted by diabetes and you're looking for support, comfort, or community, check out Juicebox Podcast, Type 1 Diabetes on Facebook. I am here to tell you about Juice Cruise 2026. We will be departing from Miami on June 21st, 2026 for a 7-night trip going to the Caribbean. That's right, we're going to leave Miami and then stop at Coco Cay in the Bahamas. After that, it's on to St. Kitts, St. Thomas, and a beautiful cruise through the Virgin Islands. The first Juice Cruise was awesome. The second one's going to be bigger, better, and bolder. This is your opportunity to relax while making lifelong friends who have type 1 diabetes. Expand your community and your knowledge on Juice Cruise 2026. Learn more right now at juiceboxpodcast.com/juicecruise. At that link, you'll also find photographs from the first cruise. The episode you just heard was professionally edited by Wrong Way Recording. WrongWayRecording.com.